I shall. I shall make it so.
Not bad. Welcome back to the Adventures of Shelter in Era. And if I recall correctly, we cleared the top part of the map here, and what we want to try is clearing the interior also. Finish killing all the slavers.
As you like.
And this is not super easy because we have Villa to keep alive. So better to be prepared. And we have also a lot of things to sell. But probably the first thing we want to do is try to apply a new drag. So we are trying to play like we would do in a real ultimate challenge, to use any trick to be able to survive and increase our possibilities, and one of them is to prolong the drag's effect. But I'm trying to do it a way that is something that can be validated if you just try to do the real challenge. So I'm not spamming saves for this. I'm just applying a drag once in a game session, and so probably it's convenient to apply the drags just as you load, and that's what we will do. So let me check what drags effect do we have. So far we have White Leaf, we have Sveff, and that's it, I think. So we could try Ripple Sponge. I don't think we have that yet. Let me check. No. So this is what we do first. There's one thing important. You can prolong all the drags, but for some reason there's one of them, the Deadeye, that is sort of resetting a lot of effects from the others. So the best way to use them is to use the Deadeye last. So you first want to have the drag effects from all the other drags, and then you can use the Deadeye last when you already have the others. That's the way it works better. But anyway, White Leaf we have, Swath we have. We try, how is it called? Ripple Sponge. So we put it in our quick items and use it, and naturally we have to prolong the effect in the usual way, like we explained a lot. And One other important thing which I discovered very recently is the faster way to apply prolonging the useful effect you can get is if you have both the Strand of Pharaoh and the Kabbalist Gambeson, you can swap both of them at the same time with a double click, and in this way you can make it more faster. And it is very important in a real ultimate because usually you have to count how many swaps you use to get an idea about how long you will be able to prolong your buffs, because you have the wild challenge, and with the wild challenge in the ultimate run you cannot see how long your effects will last, because everything is, or almost everything is, covered by question marks, so you don't really know that. And I think that it's important to count how many times you swap. So the gist of it, you put both a cuirass and one of the amulets and swaps them with the Kabbalist Gambeson cuirass and the Strand of Pharaoh. And you do that putting the same items in your personal inventory, and then you click one of them and double click over the other one. This way, each double click you will swap both the items. This is probably the best way, but you get the idea. And every time I double click, actually I swap 2 times, one with the Strand of Pharaoh and one with the... I think more or less this becomes like probably 50% faster. And if we do it the real way, we must count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. When you are about, I think, 150, you are safe, and you have improved your good things duration to last for 80 days. This is assuming you have a very short starting duration. If, like with drugs, you start from much longer duration, I posted a table where you can calculate more or less how many times you need. So you may need just 120 or something like that, but you can more or less calculate how many times. In any case, if you swap about 200 times, you are absolutely sure that anything can be prolonged. So I'm just remaining on the safe side. But as we are not using the wild challenge in this run, so you can see better what happens, the statistics, the numbers, why we do something. Also, I'm not doing the real ultimate. I don't have to submit this to the developer, so I have no fear that my run can be not accepted because I'm using something like could be considered an external tool to help my run. So I will use a mouse macro to speed this thing. Honestly, I don't know, maybe this thing could be also legit if you try to do the real ultimate, but better not to risk it, in my opinion. So I will use it here, a macro, to speed things. but honestly, I don't suggest you use it if you plan to do the real ultimate and submit your video of your run to the developers. But I can do it because this is a sort of test run for the ultimate. And as you can see, I just let my mouse software do the double clicking this way, and so I can just drink some water while I wait for 1 minute, and then I ensure that my drag is prolonged well enough. Also, I did not enable the wild challenge, so you can see what happens in the background. And what happens is that we are prolonging the effect, so we have Ripple Sponge that is already lasting for something like billions of seconds, and in my opinion, when you reach 8 millions of seconds, that's enough for your run to last enough to cover the usual duration of the challenge. But you cannot see anything of this timing when you do the real challenge, because the wild challenge is hiding everything under question marks. So in the background, what is happening is you are prolonging things a lot. You can even reach infinity with your duration when you keep on prolonging, but you don't know it. You cannot see it when you do the real ultimate. So this is the reason why it is important to find a way to estimate and count how many times you swap your items, prolonging your magic effects. So this is basically the way we can use some prolonging about good effects even without using some classes that have the special spells or abilities able to prolong these things, like the mage class or the priest class and so on. And this way, I think the game developers has given us a way to use more builds for the item, to make it possible to try the real ultimate, even with different builds than the ones having already the proper spells and abilities to prolong good effects. Anyway, we are prolonging also this drag, and we will stop here for now with applying drags, for the reason that we don't want to spam saves and reload and so on. But what happens is the next time we save, this effect will be saved, and at the next reload we should be able to apply another drag effect without having the rest of effects already there to be removed. That is the trick. So we did this, and we want to try and clean the interior here. This thing can be, not sure I went here. Oh, let's go, because I don't remember if I actually, there's a cat here, but I'm not sure I already got it. Yeah, I did it. And also let me check this, our stats. Okay, this I have already. And I choose. Hello, Muppet! And I will not go inside from this side because it's easier to go from the other side, probably. We already explored the place.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
So we want to try going inside from these stairs, because this way, in theory,
To whispers and shadows.
we have more time to hit a reduced number of enemies. We already studied more or less where they are in this interior, and we have more possibilities probably with that. But better to be prepared, because it will not be an easy battle. The first seconds will be very important. We must be able to have Villa protected enough to survive, and then we must kill the first enemies. So it's not very important stealth in this kind of battle, because we will start already surrounded, not really surrounded, but already in sight of enemies. We will have to attack immediately to protect Villa and so on. So stealth is not really so useful here, and so better to use something like boots to be able to get more dexterity, more resolve, resistance to might, affliction. Same thing for probably we could keep this one. And the rest more or less. So this is good. This we will need at least one scroll probably to have a possibility with Villa. We could use one of these or this one. This is this one is better. Okay, more or less like this, and probably be ready with this to be a little protected. We check our models are okay. Okay, and so the gist of it is, if we manage to survive the first 2 or 3 enemies, we have good possibilities. Another way we could do it is use a figurine. Probably we could be easier, but first I will try without using a figurine, because they are always good to spare. But if we manage to survive at the start, maybe it will not be necessary. All in all, maybe using a figurine we could be able to spare a scroll for Villa. So it's not so clear what is the best strategy here, but let's try this way first. So what I will try probably is to use this spell to charm an enemy, and then from there try to keep Villa alive and until we are able to summon our summons, and then if we manage to do that, maybe we are half the way to win the battle. Let's see what happens. Okay, so first I want to charm this one. And I want to protect Villa. They are sounding the alarm. So not easy. I didn't manage to charm the enemies. So this will be pretty difficult. Very difficult. I'm already almost dead.
Oh. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. Sacrifice. Yes. Very well. Perfect. I shall.
Almost.
Yes. Yes.
But this is difficult, so maybe for a real ultimate better to use a figurine, because that way probably it's safer, you have something to distract the enemy at the start, and you risk less.
I shall make
but
it so.
This is the harder part. Now that we have defeated the first enemies, it should be easier, because we have more time to place a trap and to do some better tactic, so we can get more stuff. I think we can use the Stone of Power just to do something different. So we Prepare, put on. This. Something I should have done immediately. Also, we change the shield.
Oh, very nice. Indeed. Silence surrounds me.
Okay, so our plan here is place a trap and lure the enemies. You need good stuff for this. We have 19, should be able to do it. You need. Oh, and I discovered the reason why I was having problem with the shift click. It's something I forgot. For some reason, if you want to be able to shift click things and to give shift click command to your summons, you must completely disable the EI. It doesn't matter if you have already disabled in this panel, you must force it also here. Else you will not be able to shift click and to shift click command your summons, which is a great thing
Yes,
to get
certainly.
some more time with your summons. So it's important to do this thing. Also, we check also our chants. Okay, they are ready. And now we try to do the shift click things with the traps. We try to play. We go with the cursor over the enemies. We see more or less the range of view of the enemy, and we place the trap right inside the view radius, and then we run away with the shift click. So this is more or less the tactic. So click and shift click away like this. So you are immediately going away right when you have stopped placing the trap. This is very important because these are a couple of tenths of seconds that you can gain, and sometimes this is the difference between life and death. So it's very important to remember this thing. I did not remember last time, but it was not my mouse problem or something, a glitch with the game. It is how the game works. If you want to use properly the shift click and really fine-tune how you click things, you have to disable EI. That's one sort of compromise, but if you play at this level of difficulty with such a build, relying on summons and fine-tuning how they move and how they fight, it is pretty useful to have EI disabled. Anyway, we are ready now. We are in a safe place. We can use a power surge, increase our power level, and then we start summoning. Ideally, I should have done this before finishing this battle, sending one of the summons to aggro the enemy before using the trap. That would have been the ideal thing to do, but we can do it the same. One of the important things may be if we manage to lure an enemy here. So Villa is terrified. It could be a good strategy. But essentially we try the usual tactics. We use pain link with the summons, so enemies are damaged while trying to killing the summons. And when a couple of them are dead, things become easier. And while the summons are fighting, we are gaining focus. This is the power of this build. You continually recharge your focus while you are not hit. So
I shall.
Staying hidden while understaff has a lot of advantages. You recharge your focus. You are faster casting because your time. Oh, this is a good thing if we manage to keep only this enemy here, because as you can see, Vila is now terrified and she will not move from there anymore. So we can use this to keep her safe while we attack the rest of the enemy, especially in this part of the map. So we could wait to go out of stealth, but all in all, at this point probably it's convenient to just try and kill this enemy. Let's see if we manage to but probably better to do this to be sure. If we have enough focus, then we can land disintegration more easily. And once disintegration hits, he's dead. More or less. It is just a matter of time.
Yes. Perfect. Oh, indeed. Metum da sida ex cochwe seal mes metu. Metum da sida ex cochintin this is. Act 10. Metum da sida ex cochwe seal mes metu. Metum da sida ex cochintin this is. Together. Crow Act 10. Metum da sida. Quay seal mes metu. Metum da sida ex cochintin this is. Crow Act 10. Metum da sida ex cochwe seal mes metu. Metum da sida ex cochintin this is. Metum da sida ex cochintin. Well, that's not it. Metum da sida ex cochintin this is. Don't succumb! Oh. Metum da sida ex cochintin this is. Yes. Spot on. Oh. Metum da sida ex cochin. Indeed.
And now we want to lure it this way. So we can get our summon, and then we, before killing the orc, we will go and aggro also the rest of the enemies. Didn't walk.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh.
So I think there is a lion here. So as usual with beasts, they could have a dangerous Galawan effect. Better to check it, and then you decide the strategy.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, here is a lion, a prowling. The lion is disappearing every time he's killing something, so not bad. Not one of the most annoying things.
Oh. Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Quaid the seal mes mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Certainly. Don't succumb! Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Got to try something out. Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Yes. Wait, seal mes mítum. Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Well, that's not it. Oh, indeed. Just like that. Proacten. Yes. Quaid seal mes mítum. Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Not in vain. Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Proacten. Oh. Mítum dá síra ex. Wait, got to try something else. Mítum dá síra ex cochintin nasi. Oh. I shall. Yes. Don't succumb! Yes? Certainly. Meetum Vasida ex. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Oh? Indeed. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Well, that's not it. Yes? Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Yes? Yes, certainly. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Got to try something else. Oh, I shall. Oh. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Indeed. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Very well. Well, that's not it. Spot on. Silmes Mitu. Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Yes, certainly. No! Meetum Vasida ex. Cochintin Nessie. Metum Zasira ex Cockington.
And that's it. Maybe. Oh, there's another one. Yeah.
Oh. I shall. Yes. Metum Zasira ex Cockington. Proacten. Yes. Wait, Silmes me too. So good. Metum Zasira ex Cockington. Oh. As you like.
Okay,
Indeed.
this is the last one.
I shall make it so.
So, a good loot here. Let me check our stats. Okay, so our might is down. We could try to restore this effect, breaking one of these. Because we use this thunderous blows, destroying a destructible gains are tenacious, and then we can prolong it the usual way.
Do nicely. To whispers and shadows.
So as usual, we get this, double click over this, but oh, we need also the cuirass. So Strand of Favor, Cabalist's Gambison, double click over the other items, and you prolong both. So we would count about 100, 150 clicks to be sure, but some effects are more robust to prolong because they are not overridden by other effects. This one can be overridden every now and then, the one you get from the Griffin's Blade, Loyal Companion, giving you steadfast. You can prolong it, but the first time you get an equivalent effect from a cipher magic, it will be overridden. So these are good to have, but not something that will last forever, like for instance the drugs things, the other consumable things. So some effects are harder to keep on forever, but you can just prolong them when you need them. Usually if you are indestructible with this weapon, it is not hard to prolong, and it's very nice to us because this is one of the best. Tenacious is great because it's giving you strength, but especially penetration, and penetration is pretty important. 2 points of penetration makes spells like the cipher blades work much better because they hit much harder. But anyway, let's see how many seconds we have so far with our where is it? Call to arms for couple billions, a lot of time already, so not a problem. And then we can try buying things, selling things, stealing things. This place is also pretty important, not only because you have to do the quest to progress with the Principe, but also because you can get pretty nice loot stealing things, and you can sell a lot of things, and you can, an important thing, very important thing, you can get the best pilot for your ship here. So we have already a good one, but we can get a navigator here with 4 stars, and this is extremely important when you do a real ultimate run, because your time is limited, and while traveling around you use a lot of time. So anything able to speed your ship is super important, and a navigator is one of the best things. Anyway, we can open things and steal things here, but we need stealth, we need mechanics. Let's see what we can do.
That will do nicely. Silence surrounds me. It shall open to me.
First we try to open.
There we are.
Good. I think you can open things with no problem, even if they notice you, but better not to risk.
I can get it to spill its secrets. Finished.
Okay, and now we can use the shift click. I have a lot of stuff. I could do it without the shift click trick, probably, but as a standard way to do this thing, I will show you again. So you click the target,
as you like.
Shift click back to a safe point, and then you can steal safely while you are completely protected from being seen. And the same thing here.
I shall make it so.
But important thing, remember, you have, for this to work, you have to have your EI disabled, because only this way you can fine control your character with the shift click, and also the summons. And then we can try stealing something. Not really. And then finally we can just
care to have a look?
sell and buy
away.
things. And probably the first thing we want to buy, never forget this, is our super important Master Navigator. It is super important because this way we can get basically about 10 points better speed, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 94 travel speed compared to 84. It's a big improvement. So I think so far we have the best speed we can reach about our ship. We have all the lantern, we have the anchor, we have the faster ship, we have the faster sails and the faster navigator. So basically the best speed we can get, and in theory we could get more experience for the crew, but that's a good thing.
Care to have a look?
And then we
Right
sell and buy things. We cannot use this grimoire, so we can just sell them. I don't think I will. Now I use chants and fine war armors. This. I could use some flails, so I will keep a couple ones for now. Oh, not this way. Sorry. Like this. And I will never use fine walls. And this. I will sell this because I have others which are not broken, so I can sell this. I don't think I will never use this, but for now I will keep it. Maybe when we need more money we will see. Okay. Keep one of them just to collect things. This one I think I will never use. Same here. And I don't collect headgear. I think one thing that I like is to have at least a normal headgear to just give something very little importance, but just to give something so you have a reason to wear them, which is not just role playing. Something like the protection from critical hits should be enough, like Baldur's Gate things. Okay, this one I don't think I will use. This one. Okay, we will see if we want to sell more of these things, but for now I will stop. We got little food. We already have our crew member. We could get a cannoneer, B, but we are already full. Oh, we have still one place, but for now I think it's not bad. Bah. We could try enchanting something. So this is one of the best weapons for this class, but to really have it shine we need to reach a level where we have our skeletons stream. We could still use the enchanter level 1 skeletons to use this weapon, but all in all I think it is not worth. We can do all the same for now, but enchanting it could be good because it is something that once done it's done. So the two enchantments that we need to make this weapon shine is Chilling Grave and Gravebound, and we should have the items needed already, and we can invest the money because this will be super powerful. So the reason for this is a very good weapon, but the real power is that Chilling Grave can cast Chill Fog on killing a vessel, and this Chill Fog is special because it is enemy only, so it is not dangerous for the villa, and it works also with the other special effects for this weapon. So it works also with this special effect, which is Gravebound. When the weapon has 10 stacks of hits, it can paralyze the target. So what happens is that the Chill Fog, when you have 10 stacks of these hits with this weapon, also the Chill Fog starts paralyzing enemies. This is absolutely powerful because this is increasing the control of the battlefield that this build can reach by 100%. It is not only doing damage and doing enemy only damage, this is good, but the real thing is that you can paralyze your enemies and such control the battlefield. It makes even super difficult fights where you have not the time to properly put your summon up normally. It can make this fight much easier and even something you can do while normally they would be something that this class has big problem with, and not only this class but every class. So to be able to use the potential of this weapon, we must find a way to kill vessels, and the chanter has a way to summon vessels. The first way is to use the skeletons here, but there are pros and cons. Pros are that it's a low level summon, so you don't need a lot of chants to do that, but they are extremely they are not really strong, especially at higher level. And also there are better summons to use, like the ogres and but we could use it anyway. If we are at the point where we don't really have good ways to fight the enemies, this could be a possibility. Respec and use these skeletons and kill them with that weapon. The real moment where you reach the full potential of the weapon is when you are able to do this, because this is a stream for a troubadour. This can be a stream of one skeleton automatically spawn every 3 seconds without the need to do anything else, and this means I have always skeletons ready to be killed and to spawn your chill fog. Also, these are better skeletons. They have more health, and they are a little stronger than these ones. So all in all, they are much better. But the real reason is that they are spawning without you having to do anything. So you can do other things all the time. When you need it, you can kill one of them and just spawn your chill fog. So this continuous stream of skeletons, coupled with the chill fog from the weapon, is something really making a big difference in how you can control the battle, and it makes you able also to win some impossible battles. Especially battles where protecting Villa could be something really hard. But anyway, we have the weapon ready. We are ready to go away. We can prolong a little more, but we are almost ready for the ship. And we still have enough money. I'm not sure if it is we could also respec here, but honestly not sure it's needed. We can always do that lately when we need to fight something difficult. But for now, I think we can just get our ship. So we save here. Well, let's think about what we need to do now. So we have our Iotas challenge. We are actually emulating the Iotas challenge because I want to be able to go on with this game even when we should just reach Kaiser and stop there. But more or less we need to do this part. He waits in fire, go to the fire dragon in 55 days, and we are about 36, 37 days. So we have still plenty of days to do that. So not something we need to do immediately. For now, I think I will try to go Probably here. And then we will see. So there are different strategies. We could try to reach to talk with the pirate lady, get Scordio Edge as soon as possible. That could be good because Scordio Edge is another big step with our build, because it is giving you a way to remove completely a big part of the time you need in between actions. But all in all, I think I will just go to the east, because we will try also to get some more loot, which is extremely important for an ultimate challenge. So this way we go. And as usual, we must pay attention, extremely attention to the storms, because we have the challenge. And let me check if I can show you. It should be here. No, where is it? There's a place where you have your challenges written somewhere. No, I'm sure there's a place where they are written, but honestly I don't remember where. Oh well, but anyway, we have the challenge, and on difficulty maybe, let me check. Yeah, so we have the migrant fires, most of them, and the challenge about the storm is on the challenge, and this means storms are numerous and more dangerous, and ships are enemy ships are faster and deadly. But the big thing is about the storms, because the storms will last long and be dangerous, and we don't want to spend time in the storms for the usual reason that we need speed. There's a Crookspur captain here. We don't want to fight with them, but we could have to do it regardless. Let's see if we can flee. No. And this could be a problem, but we have a super fast ship, so we could be able to just run away. And usually when I want to run away, I do this. First thing, we try to move, so we are not running in the same direction as the enemy, but we are going away from the enemy. So we prepare to jeep. I don't know how to pronounce it. So this way, not only we are now trying to run away, so we are in the proper direction, but also we have surprised the enemy. Enemy was ready to use this side of cannons, so we can run away more easily. And we got full speed ahead because we just want to run away. And usually with such a fast ship at this point, enemy is able to maybe to fire the cannons, but just once, and doesn't do much damage. This kind of ship, at least. So, but this is the real problem. This, we want to avoid the storm. Not easy to choose. Should we go north or should we go south? I think at this point probably going south. It's because we are already north, so we try to go south. But we must find a way to avoid the storm. Because all in all, it's never convenient to go inside the storm, even... Ooh! No, not the one I was hoping. Even if you survive the storm, you get some experience. That is good for your ship crew, but bad for your time. For the time you spent. Ooh! And here is another good reason to try to reach Sayuka. Usually this is one of the routes where you can find Captain Thaenic as soon as possible. This is super important for an ultimate build, because this ship is full of things that can really help with an ultimate challenge. And especially one thing is super powerful. And now we will see how we can profit about it, hopefully.
Greetings, my fellow Captain Thaenic at your service. Below you will... Lest you think of...
Okay, so we go inside and see. So you can talk with people here. It's very interesting, the story. But basically, we are interested in the loot, because some of the items here are super powerful, and the most powerful thing is probably something that is sold by Captain Thaenic. Now, this chest is incredibly difficult to open. You need 24 points of mechanics to be able, 23 plus 1 from a lockpick, but you get the idea. It's extremely hard to open in solo mode like this challenge. So basically, we need to buy this thing from him.
Finding everything to your liking,
At least
Captain.
this thing.
You might have noticed the Engwithan imagery in the beach. Not that I'd make any grand claims. Not just the decks. I came to a few sailors go
Talk with
seeking
him.
on desire. You don't know the half
Little,
of it. I nothing but the best aboard.
Finally, we can buy this thing. So plenty of interesting things. The nice thing is about this thing is that they mostly seem to be something like I think about something making some parallel with Morrowind. When you think about the boots of blinding speed, they seems like a joke, because they actually give you blinding speed, so you are super fast with them, but you're also really blind. So they are not so useful until you find a way to overcome the blindness. Then they become a pretty powerful artifact. And a lot of things sold by these people are more or less like the boots of blinding speed in Morrowind. They are not so powerful apparently, but they can become really something incredible if you find a way to properly exploit them. And obviously they are made to help you when you try something like the ultimate challenge. And the one thing that we need the most useful thing at start is this, the Sleeper of the Assassin, because these magic effects making you invisible while you manage to kill something for 5 seconds, as you may imagine, is something we are able to prolong with our special items. And prolonging this thing makes you invisible, completely invisible, until you do something aggressive. This means you can steal things without having stealth. You can open chests without being seen, and so on. You can pass really hard enemies without them noticing you, so they make you super powerful. And this is assuming you find a way to kill something while having them equipped and be able to prolong that really short duration in time. So not super easy apparently. I have seen also other people, basically Raven, also called, I don't remember his second nickname, I call him Raven, has been able to prolong the effect of the boots that just swapping them instead of using the swap of the amulet, but so far I'm not being able to do that. Maybe I will try and find if it is also possible to do that. That should be even easier. But for now, the important thing is to buy them because we need them. And this is the first thing we want to buy. If we manage to actually use them to prolong our invisibility, we will be able to steal everything in theory if we have enough mechanics, because we are invisible while we do that. So this is what we will try to do. And also, well, I will try that trick about swapping them. I don't think it works. Because I think I already tried, but didn't manage. Let's try it.
Oh, very nice.
I think it's not really the way to trigger them. Maybe you must first trigger this thing, killing something, and then you can. And then you can maybe swap them. Probably it works. But let's do it like I know it is possible. So to trigger them, we need to kill something. And probably is here we don't have some barrels we can destroy to simulate killing something. We just need to kill something real. And we can't really kill anybody here because else everybody will start trying to kill you, and they are extremely powerful. So not a good idea. So we must find another way. And the other way is to get another item you can buy here.
What are you in the market for? Peruse
I
at your
don't
pleasure.
remember who is. Oh, this one. So this belt is giving us a possibility. There's a small chance when you do damage to summon an hostile fire blight, and we could use this blight, kill this blight to trigger the boots effect. So this is another item that we could buy and then try summoning the blight, and then kill the blight and try to trigger to prolong the boots effect and become invisible. We can buy this thing. It's not really something impossible. We have already the money, but honestly, I'd prefer to just steal this because we have good stealth and we can do that. Before looking for the boots, honestly, I just used to try to steal everything without using the boots first. So it's something you can do. If you have good stealth and good mechanics, you can. But probably the best tactic is to just steal the belt and then the rest if we manage to get the boots effect. So first thing,
It shall open to me. It's done.
we unlock, we can do that without problems. Let me check actually if I have the okay.
I can get it to spill its secrets. There we are.
So you can unlock things without having
It shall open to me. It's done.
people fight with you. But when you try to steal things, things are not so easy. But for now, we can unlock things.
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Because we have good
Finished.
mechanics. You need the 16 mechanics to
It
be
shall
able to
open to me.
open everything
are.
but this chest. But really we need just the belt. And to steal the belt, we don't actually steal it, we want just to see where it is. We pay attention if things have a red background, you cannot steal without them noticing, and you are risking, you just stop.
As you like.
So belt is not here, I do nothing. No belt here. Here it is. So we need to steal the belt from here. It could be difficult. So let's check our stealth. We can get more probably. Yes, we don't need the boots now. We use the stealth boots. If I... oh, here they are. Okay. Now we have better stealth. And we can use spark crackers to try and lure people away. And this way we should be able to hopefully have enough time to steal things without being noticed. So
thanks for letting me
we
tag
try
along.
to
The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin.
check there are no other people here, so we don't hit them by mistake, and then try to lure
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
and gain a little stealth, just enough to steal things without being noticed. And so we have our precious belt of Maron Chosen. So in theory now we can use this, try to trigger the spawning of the fire
That will do nicely.
elemental, and then kill it to gain the invisibility effect. If we are fast enough, then prolonging the invisibility effect, we should manage to get that invisibility. That could be pretty useful. So let's check again. boots, belt. So how can we trigger the belt as fast as possible? Because this belt has 1% probability to trigger the fire elemental, the fire blight, and it is a pretty small probability, so we need to hit as frequently as possible. And the way to do this is to use a weapon with many hits, which is usually a blunderbuss. So we need to hit frequently but without doing a lot of damage, because we risk killing Villa, which is our target. Remember, the gist of playing the ultimate challenge is to transform handicaps, transform difficulties like Villa, which is the hardest thing in the ultimate challenge, in something you can use to help you. And in this case we use Villa as a target to be able to trigger the blight. We must pay attention, avoid hitting her too much, give her time to heal, but this is the tactic. So we will try and hit her, and hopefully stop here because she's already bloodied, and hopefully sooner or later we will spawn a blight. Then we can control it, kill it, and get our invisibility. Problem is sometimes
Very well.
it takes a lot of time because it's a matter of luck. And you have to wait for Villa to
Spot on.
restore health.
Oh, indeed.
Always pay attention, keep the cursor over her so you can control our health. Also, using a shield makes things easier because you are not so fast and you can better control.
Yes.
And every now and then, if you're doing the real ultimate, I suggest you when you are waiting for Villa to health, you just swap so you can prolong your things. So remember, you never really know how much time you have, because with the wild challenge you cannot see your stats. So every now and then you just swap things like this for a little while. I do it fast because I'm using the mouse macro, but else you just double click. So you also change.
Oh,
Don't do
very
always
nice.
the same thing. Wait for Villa to heal. And when she's fine, you
Very
hit her
well.
again.
Spot on.
She's healing fast. Now we go here, swap a little more.
That will do nicely.
And this is the long way you can do this. Is it worth?
Yes.
Couldn't we just steal things using some more spark crackers? Yes, we could. But this way it is easier, and also you get the invisibility that you can do to steal other things faster. So all in all, I think it is worth investing a little time here trying to get that spawning of the fire blight. Well, if you are really unlucky and it takes hours and hours, then you may want to try the stealing things without the boots. But let's see. Weapon. You can sort of measure time you spend trying to do this, about how many times you damage your weapon. Honestly, I think I never had to wait more than 2 or 3 times damaging the weapon. This is not a rule, but usually it is sort of like this. So after 2 or 3 times you damage your weapon, sooner or later you get the blight. You may be more or less lucky, but usually it is like that. How worth it is? Well, it depends. In this case, probably worth, because we are still at the start, and waiting a little more is not really a problem.
Can I borrow a sword?
Just
I promise to be careful.
pay attention about not to kill Villa. So usually you just do a couple of shots and then wait for her to heal.
Very well.
Every now and then you do a little swapping just to change things, to make things less repetitive. And then
very
go
nice.
on like this. Honestly, if you break... Oh, here it is. So important thing for a cipher here is to control the blight. So it's not damaging Villa anymore. Okay. And Villa is bloody, so better to try and kill the blight as soon as possible.
Yes. Spot on.
The good thing about the Puppet Master is that you can still attack the enemy without... Okay, so that we have the effect, we are invisible now. It's just a matter of being fast enough to prolong it. Let's see. Let's see if we merge it.
That will do nicely.
Shadowfall. We did it. 340 seconds. So we managed to do it, we prolong it a little more, and we are ready to steal everything. Did I do something? Shadowfall? Okay, no, it's okay. A little more. Okay. Now we can, as you can see, we are still invisible.
Yes? To whispers and shadows.
And we can just steal things.
Certainly.
If we manage to have enough pickpocketing, like this. So we can chant this.
Oh,
Basically,
very nice.
we start increasing our stuff just when we go from normal walking to steal, and we go down, even if we are just in front of the other people. So these are pretty powerful if you want to steal things around. Important thing is you don't have to do aggressive things, else the effect will stop. But this was just something to show you how powerful this thing is. As you can see, I'm here. I'm touching the NPC, but still I can just go to stealth mode. And so now we can steal everything in a safe way, regardless of our stealth, real stealth statistic. So you just go sneaking, wait to be not full red, and then we can steal everything from everyone. Even this thing, if we manage to open it. Problem is we are not able to open it. We can just hope to find a key somewhere. But now we can steal the key. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, a Captain Thaenic key. Ta-da! And now we have much more powerful things. More keys, we don't really need them, but you get the idea. This thing is probably one of the most powerful items. It is not to the level of prolonging the assassin
I shall make it so.
Special, unique ability, which is making you invisible and able to attack enemy, but it is still super powerful. So that's it. We have everything, a lot of things that will make the game much easier. This kind of challenge, at least. Because obviously this kind of cheating is not needed if you're not trying something hard as an ultimate level of difficulty. But you can do it for fun. So we got other super powerful items for an ultimate challenge. This thing is also very useful in theory, because this can save you from certain dead and in theory avoid you to having your game deleted first time you die and so on. You have 3 of them for each time you get one. I think there are tricks to get 2 of them if you can save and import items from, but not on the ultimate. So basically you have 3 life in theory with these items you can spend. So pretty powerful. And other items, this is powerful for setting build, it's great, but a lot of these items have a hidden this is super powerful because not only for this immune to dexterity, but especially no, sorry, not this one. Where is it? This one. I think this one is giving decreasing deflection of everything in the area, so it is also a way to lower deflection of super tough enemies, and this can be very useful on your ultimate, for instance. So it is decreasing your party deflection, so you may think, oh, this thing is horrible, I don't want to use something like that, but with certain difficulty level, but the real problem is to be able to actually hit properly the enemy. Much more important than just protecting yourself. And it's much easier to find a way to protect yourself than way to hit the enemy in a reliable way with this kind of difficulty. And so this item, apparently not so useful, can become something you want to use. And so on. There are a lot of these enemies which have been discovered to be useful during an ultimate challenge, and I suspect, I hope, some of them are not yet fully discovered in their potential, and we people who try to play the ultimate and to find new tricks for that, every now and then people find new incredible things you can do with these items. So for instance, think about this one. It seems something not so useful, a random magic weapon at the start of each combat. You don't know what weapons will come, but think about it. What if we find a way to prolong the duration of this weapon? Could be a solution to have a good weapon that you cannot destroy, that cannot be damaged from the Abaddon challenge, which is breaking your weapons very fast, because a magic weapons is not damaged, and even for classes that have no martial abilities like this class, which is the Cypher, Psion and Troubadour, has no weapon abilities to be able to use to avoid breaking a normal weapon. What if we find a way to use a magic weapon and prolong its duration? I don't think it is easy, and probably it is not possible. We didn't find a way to do it yet, but maybe someone will find a way. So this is, I think, the good things about this super difficult challenge. It is making people try to work together to find all these kind of tricks and smart things you can do with all these items that apparently has not so good uses, and a way to be able to use more of the very high number of possible classes combination that the game is giving to you, not just the same 2 or 3 or 4 classes using a priest and using or a single class mage or a single class assassin and so on. So this is what you can do with the items, and hopefully what more and more people will try and find. But for now, we found already a couple of things. This set will be good for super difficult fights. We have found these super powerful boots giving us invisibility while we do not try to attack anything. And there are other things. It depends also on your build. A lot of people like to use the clock of, I don't remember, that's one thing that gives you more critical hits the more gold you have. Honestly, I have never a lot of money, so not easy, but there are a lot of items you can find a way to use. Anyway, also this is good because these are giving us the same effect of these gauntlets of accuracy that we used a lot since the dig site, and the same accuracy but also with another magic effect, so we can just use them instead of the gauntlets of accuracy. So we can just sell the gauntlets because we don't need them anymore, for instance. And then we can try to go somewhere else.
I'm learning a lot.
Ado, and welcome. Might I interest you in a new club? I will fetch my chalk.
And I will also sell this, sell this. Oh, we have 2 boots of stealth. We just need 1. We sell this. Don't like to use this thing. And so on. Some of the things here not super powerful. This one also seems pretty. Oh, this is the item I was talking about. Power, money, ring of prosperity, fortune. You get up to 15% of hit to crit if you are rich, basically. So lots of people like this one. And so on. Lot of things. Really, I would like to find a way to use this necklace of unlocked possibility. Not sure it is possible to prolong the weapons. Probably they are battle only things, but it could be nice. Also, we can sell one of these because we have 2, and that's it for now. Oh, one of these, we have 2. I don't think I will use this. Don't think I will use this, and so on. Depends on how you like to play. Boots of speed, we need one. We should have boots of stealth too. Yes. Okay, well, we will sell more things.
Ado, and welcome. Might I interest you? I
Let's
will
see if we
fetch my
can
chop.
buy anything else. No, we could respec. Okay, so if we want to get our skeleton summons, that could be the proper time. But for now, I will not do that. So time to leave. We'll just prolong a little more before using the ship. As usual, I'm doing it fast using a mouse macro, but you just double click, count.
Oh, very nice.
See about shadow form. We have a lot of time here. So we should be able to reach our next port very fast. And at this point we go to Sayuka, because why not? We are here. Can steal and get something here. Not really. I think it's not worth to do the fight here, because it takes some time, not worth. Just steal
Silence
things
surrounds me.
possible. Nothing to steal.
That will do nicely. Sharp eyes and keen ears. As you like. Now here's something.
I think here is another interesting thing. This thing, in theory, gives you drugs power, much drugs power level, but not something you can prolong use. You have probably to keep on using the amulet, so not really super powerful for
Silence surrounds me.
our builds based on prolonging duration of things. But maybe other builds could use it, and obviously for an alpaca monk could be pretty powerful.
I can get it to spill its secrets. I fear not. I shall make it so.
We don't need the key, so I will not steal it. But as you can see, we can steal everything. You will no need to be far and become invisible. Just steal everything. Nobody can see you.
As you like.
Not that there is a lot to loot here, but you get the idea.
I shall make it
Get
so.
the doggy here. Oh, poor guards. They have no money.
All the wonders of this.
And here there could be good food, but we will keep our bonus from
Sharp eye as you like.
Aelia until we are forced to rest, which will happen probably when we have to go to do the Seeker, Slayer, Survivor paths. There you are forced
Silence surrounds me.
to sleep and you have to eat some food.
Bring trouble, I hope.
Sharp, it shall open to me. Finished. To whispers and shadows.
Can talk to her, but
Artillery. Ah, you found me with a. Did you not read the name on the door?
I hope I can talk
I'm a fleet master.
without
To one unfamiliar, I say
losing
to the
my
smooth. You
invisibility,
misunderstand.
because honestly I don't remember.
Are we gonna fight someone?
Can I?
I want to throw the first punch.
I think so. Let's see. Just to be sure. Shadowfall, Shadowfall. Oh. Lost my Shadowfall? No, still here. Okay, I think we can talk with Marofito here. Invest, get some teaching.
Oh, might I help you with something? I in the years since, well, I will not, but it does not matter. No? Someone is coming. Perhaps.
Get also an
Just
amulet we
please,
can sell.
take good
or
care
use.
of it. I have already given you my most prized
all in
possession.
all, I think we can
And you
buy
ask for. Thank you, traveler.
the skill.
I shall make it so. Sharp eyes and keen ears. To whispers and shadows.
And that's it. So, little more food. Ooh. A cannoneer could be good, but so it depends what we want to do now. We could try going back to Nikataka. Maybe get the Scordia's Edge here, and then finally I had to go to Bekarna, get, and then to Eshamo. Or we could try going here. Getting the clock could be easy because we can use the boots, or we no need to stealth. But I like to be able to kill console out, and killing console out could be not exactly super easy. Without Scordia's Edge, at least. Oh. I think I will try and respec. Also to try something new. Let's do it. So basically, I want to get the skeletons. Stuff. Mechanics. Well, mechanics is good. Diplomacy. Okay, we want this. Just to be able to kill the skeletons. And these are always useful. These two. Well, I think mechanics may be another point, but for now should be enough. Stealth. In theory we don't need stealth so frequently, but if for some reason we don't find a way to get our invisibility back, maybe some stealth still good. And then this. This is interesting. I never used this. If a skeleton falls, it splits into two lesser skeletons. Oof, honestly, don't think it's worth. Sì, Okay, sorry, I'm back. Had to do something a little more important, but back to our level up. This one. So basically, difference is we want the skeletons. Hi, Jagged Jimmy. The plan is, I think, to try killing Console out. Because I want to try this thing that I never tried, to use the scimitar, the chill fog using the skeletons. Because I always waited to use the final ones. So, to do something different. See if it is worth. Okay, then first thing, we must remember to do this, else we cannot have our chance, and this. Okay, we prolong a little more.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. So I will try to go to the Bekarna island, get the mantle. Ooh, ooh. And this is always a problem because you have to decide we go up or we go down. And they always make you use a lot more time to just travel around the problem, but it is always better to do it because alternative is to be caught by the storm and then you spend even more time. This damn storm is really annoying. Let's see how many. Oh, not bad. So basically I want to try to use those skeletons and the scimitar to more easily kill Consalout and his minions. And also maybe the minions here.
Silence surrounds me, as you like. What have we here?
We should have a super easy time stealing things here.
Now here's something. I shall make it so. Trouble. To whispers and shadows. Sharp eyes, as you like. surrounds me.
So basically, when you have the sleepers of the assassin,
Sharp eyes and pressure make it
visibility
so.
effect, stealing things here should be possible much faster. You can do it anyway,
What have we here?
but
As you like.
this way it is much easier.
To whispers and shadows.
And also you can really take a look at where the enemies are. So if you decide to fight
Silence, we shall
them
make it so.
or challenge or for loot, you can do that
Trouble. Sharp eyes and
more
keen ears.
easily.
Now here's something. To whisper as you like.
Okay, so now we must decide if we want to do console out first and the rest of the enemy after. Honestly, there are pros and cons. I want to kill them all, that I'm sure, because I want to do the challenge here. Not really necessary in theory, but probably easier. So I don't think I have anything I can break here. So if I start the fight here and first have to kill them all, then I have to use the belt of the Fireblight again. In any case, to start with Villa in a safe position. Could be. Okay, let's try it. But in any case, I think I will not have the time to do everything. So... Well, what time is it here? House 0? I don't think, even if I start fighting console out now, I will not have time to get... Or maybe not. I never tried this thing. Let me try this thing. I will save, but not sure about it. So could I be able to steal the things needed to look at the sky and get the Bekarna items from safety? Even if console out is becoming aggressive? Never tried this. Maybe it's possible. But we have to kill console out anyway, so I think I will not risk that. Summoning should not break invisibility, not sure about it. But it doesn't break stealth, so in theory, but Problem is that using only summons is never fast. Yeah, you can win the battle anyway, but it takes a lot of time. I was trying to use the chill fog also to be faster. My doubt here is if I want to try and kill all people here first or after console out. Probably, if it is not possible to just sneak using invisibility, get the items to use the telescope, maybe it's better to kill people here first, because in any case, if I cannot use invisibility with the telescope, I will not have enough time to do the battle with console out and then use the telescope. So I will have to wait for the night anyway, so probably it's easier to just do this battle first if I want to do that. Not really needed for a real ultimate, but we want to do the challenge. I want to clear also this place. So I will start that. Best way, as usual, is with a trap or with a boom. In this case, we need a trap, but in theory, should be a little safer. Because we have more time. But anyway, let's be ready. So, ideally, I will do it from stealth. But until we break the invisibility, not sure. I think I will use this one. Should be nice also to get brilliant. Not sure. We could try also using this, but not easy to choose. Too many things you can use. Well, let's use this one. Maybe I forgot one of the spells
That will do nicely.
I use usually. Okay, I have it. So, trap.
Indeed. Proacted. Mítum dá síra ag cochintin na zí. Certainly. Yes? Indeed. I shall make it so. Proacted. Mítum dá síra ag cochintin na zí. Yes? I shall. Indeed. Oh. Oh. I shall. Yes?
And now soon the chants are working.
Certainly.
Probably there's something wrong here because I have my chant prepared, but it doesn't seem to restore. So don't think it is working. Maybe you need to explicitly choose one, or being
Yes?
invisible make the chant not work anymore while you level up. This is really something new because chant is here. So no idea why it is not. Maybe we cannot do it from invisibility. Let's try it. Ah, okay. Maybe that's the reason why. But usually I can do it from stealth, so can't really understand why. But as you can see, that's a problem. Oh no. But we cannot win without summons, so something is not working as expected because so I will try to check better the chance, but I don't think so. I will go out of stealth and try to set the chance on there, but it's really strange because they work definitely work from stealth, from normal stealth. I will check it like this.
Silence surrounds me. Oh?
But again, when you try new things,
Certainly.
like I never try with the boots on to do something like that, but that's strange because there's no reason why they should not work, because we already defined the chant, so it's there. Okay, let's try again. Move this, move this. Save. No. EI chant is here. Brisk recitation. Everything looks correct. Maybe this.
Oh, very nice.
Quaitha silmes mitu. Proacten. Quaitha sil.
Metum Zasida ex Cochintin.
I have no idea if the invisibility effect may interfere with the chanting, but at this point it is the only explanation if it doesn't work anymore. Let's see.
Yes?
But it's strange because yeah, now it works. So for some reason you must go out of stealth when you prepare the chant. Even if you have already prepared the chants before, you must still go out of stealth and set it, the fast chant, it seems, from out of stealth. Then you can start again and do the usual things, but that's a really tricky thing because it can ruin your ultimate if you don't pay attention. Some quirk of the game, because honestly it was already prepared, so not the usual thing that you can forget to do, but it seems you need to do it from out of stealth once, as
Metum Zasida ex Cochintin.
Quaitha.
Metum Zasida ex Cochintin. Metum Zasida ex Cochintin. Yes? Metum
Proactive.
Oh. Yes.
Wait, Silmes, me too.
Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Yes. Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Oh. Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Yes.
Very well. I should wait. Silmes, me too.
Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Oh. Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin
Hold together.
Oh. Perfect. Oh.
Proactive.
Yes. It's beyond me. Oh.
Wait, Silmes, me too.
Meetum Zasira ex Cochintin Yes.
No. Not a good tactic, there are too many. I need to use the scimitar.
Yes. Oh, indeed. Spot on. Yes. Wait, seal must meet. Yes. Very well. Oh. Rithulikna. Oh. Drat. Oh. Proacten.
Oh, now things become too difficult.
Wait. Perfect. Oh. Jump the come. Proacten. Oh. Just like that. Not in vain. Jump the come. Spot on. Proacten.
Too many. No, not a good tactic. Got to use this thing, but I'm too deconcentrated to win
Yes.
this battle this way. So it's too
Indeed.
late for me. I have to stop here. Next time I will try to use the scimitar and the chill fog and see if it is worth trying this battle.
He's
So sorry, this time did not work well, but we will do it in a way or another. Probably using the scimitar we can manage to fight all of them this way, but a safer way would be to use the summon from more distance, but it will take long. So next time maybe I will try with the scimitar. So thanks for watching for now, but this fight this way is difficult. Bye bye.